Hey, Bitcoin Cash community, a quick update for the 10x frequency scaling proposal. It became clear through communicating with other people in the community that it makes more sense to adjust the difficulty by a factor of 10 at the time of the protocol upgrade instead of just relying on the automatic difficulty adjustment. Because the result of relying on the automatic difficulty adjustment would be that miners would have to operate at a loss for roughly 144 blocks. So essentially they would be paying for the protocol upgrade when that's not necessary. So that if the difficulty is just reduced by a factor of 10, then it's a seamless transition along with the block rewards and the timing, the duration. So that is the biggest thing that came up. I talked with another person in the community who they reiterated the concern I had in the first video, that if you repeat the process of increasing the frequency, the limiting factor is the speed of the internet connectivity globally. So you can never get to fractional seconds at the current rate of technology because it would result in centralization. So this first 10x frequency increase of going to 1 minute, you could maybe do it a second time and go to 6 seconds, and you'd cause a little bit of centralization from that, but the benefits of having 6-second blocks could outweigh that. But regardless, that's not the but that would be the limit. Essentially, you couldn't go further than that with the current internet latency and technology and everything. But with those two, that'll handle scale for, and then you can always increase the block size too. So that handles all sorts of scale for on-chain transactions for so many orders of magnitude beyond where we're at now, so that Bitcoin Cash can continue to be the #1 peer-to-peer electronic cash and can maintain its frictionless quality, which makes it most useful for 99% of the population that the Bitcoin is meant to be in the service of, not the 1% of central banks. But without getting too ideological, that is the last update of the day. Hopefully we'll have another big name or two chiming in about this protocol upgrade proposal, and I think I'm gonna talk with some other creators and see if they're interested in taking up the banner to get our shared currency to operate quicker, so that whenever we're making transactions that require confirmation, basically every transaction that requires confirmations of, say they want 5 confirmations, you're going to save from 50 minutes down to 5 minutes. So 45 minutes for every single transaction. If I don't know if they all want the same number of confirmations, but a 5 confirmation transaction, that's a good amount of time. I've spent a good amount of time with just the thing of the energy savings. For me, I keep my laptop on and open and running for absolutely no reason, just so that I can wait for the confirmations to see that this transaction goes through. So there's energy savings, and I think that, just throwing this out there, this is just a theory, but I think that increasing the frequency is actually going to cause the mining pools to decentralize. So I think one of the reasons that the mining pools centralize is because it's every 10 minutes and everyone's fighting for this block every 10 minutes. And so the margin of error goes towards the bigger mining pools, essentially. So I feel like if the blocks are coming 10 times as fast, there's going to be less incentive to centralize in these mining pools. That might be an incorrect theory, but I kind of think that I'm just imagining in my head like blocks shooting through space to different wherever the miners are, and you increase the frequency of blocks shooting out, and then you're going to have a more equitable distribution relative to the overall ratio, and those who might be, anyways, I think it's going to be a net benefit in many even unforeseen ways, and there'll probably be some issues unforeseen that will probably come up and be addressed, and will result in Bitcoin Cash being even better. And that's all for today's update, and I guess I've been excited enough about this to make an update every day for the last 3 days, and we'll see if I'm still this excited tomorrow.